you can.
Of course, yeah.
But
I forgot.
Yeah. The
Amazing.
subject.
Amazing. If you forgot, let's go then.
Did you look great? You cut the hair.
Yes, I cut the hair.
You look like young.
Really? I don't want to look young.
Not young.
Yeah, not anymore. What else? I saw you in the morning. Hi, teacher. Good. What else? Did you have any class today? You just come for speaking clubs.
Yeah, my class.
Yeah, you're right. Hello, how are you?
But I will change.
You will change that
Yeah.
to come on weekend.
Yeah,
I see. It makes sense.
If there is mornings free place,
Yeah.
I will take that.
Yeah.
In week it's hard.
Extremely difficult. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Class finish in 10 p.m. Ooh.
Absolutely. You're right. It is not easy.
Tiring, yeah.
It is not easy. Good. Okay, you're good. How are you? You used to sit here, then you moved there. Yeah, I see.
My area is changed.
It
because
has changed.
of the 1 week I didn't came and everything is
It
changed.
has changed, yeah, of course. Yeah. Good. How are you?
I'm good, teacher.
No.
Still.
Still alive, yeah.
Yeah, still alive.
I see. Right. Unfortunately. Oh, yes, this is good.
Why?
This is a good beginning. Why unfortunately? And how are you?
Thank you. I'm well.
Just well? I
I
am well.
No,
How much
it's
day?
not.
How many days
I know.
passed?
Today, 30th day.
Wow.
That's good.
Nice.
10 more days, then you completely.
Yes.
Hopefully,
I
yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
I try to be
Successful.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yes. I'm good, but I try to be
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to be.
Good point.
I'm good to sports and to course.
Really?
Yes. It's not spontaneous.
Yeah, of course. Good mechanism. And you?
I'm going to
Just fine.
my exam started.
Come on, I hate examination. Really? As a teacher or as a student? Examination, examine what? Examine what?
What,
Really?
what for?
Doesn't mean.
What's the point?
If the examination is practical, okay,
Yes.
I am a supporter.
Yes.
Theory, okay, you just memorize, okay, 100, bravo, then what?
Congrats.
Then what? Nothing. Examination should be practical. And here in Turkey, there you have lots of examinations.
So much.
Really?
So
The teacher comes in, okay, starts to say something, tomorrow exam. Big problem. Do you like examinations?
Exam.
Exams.
No,
Slow
I hate.
aşaması.
But it should be because it's fair.
I think it's not fair.
It's not fair.
It is fair.
Not fair.
It's not.
Separate you from
Separate,
others.
yes,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
If you are
and that's-
successful and you are understood the lecture or whatever,
Uh-huh.
there must
Some
be
of
some
students
ranks.
care.
Some
ranking
ranks.
maybe, but not.
So do you think that students
No.
are on a competition?
I don't like
That idea.
this competition
Mhm.
like our country, but there must be some
Other.
ranks. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
there must be some ranks,
I see.
rankings.
Examination. Examination should be a part of education actually. Okay? Not a part of punishment. Here
Yes.
in Middle East,
Responsibility. You gain the responsibility.
In
Not
Middle East,
fair.
generally the examination is the form of a punishment.
Methods must be changed.
Yeah, absolutely. Examination should be a part of education, which tries to complete the education itself, rather than creating a kind of fear, anxiety, depression through examination. We have to create hope, prosperity, creativity, this kind of stuff. Totally two different worlds, upside down. Stranger Things, you know, like that. Yes. Max. Like that. So, I hate examination.
Yeah, all the time.
Absolutely. Try to remember. Try. We were talking about success, I think, yesterday.
Success and destiny.
Yes.
You always ask questions about destiny. What is wrong with destiny?
Destiny, always.
What is wrong with it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
It's a personal.
Talk generally. Or talk on behalf of another person. You know? This technique is a political technique. In some of the countries, there were some writers or poets who were trying to underline or highlight the problems of the society, but not directly to the government. They were, they were talking about another country. Actually, that country is talking about the current one. So indirectly, you know, these are techniques that you can say. You know, the worst question is a question that you do not ask in philosophy. We don't have any bad or terrible question. The most terrible question is a question that you don't ask. Like that?
Nice.
Yeah, really. We don't have any bad question. So ask your question.
Why me?
You ask a question.
I don't have an idea. I can't think.
Why did you, how can I say, decide to stop smoking? Because for how long you were smoking before, you know, stopping it?
Yeah, I have thought since 10 years.
You were thinking about quitting smoking,
Yes.
quit smoking for 10 years,
For
but
10
you
years.
couldn't stop yourself.
Yes, right. And I was ill
Yeah.
for around 1 month ago. And then I was ill. I was too bad.
Mm.
And
You went to hospital,
yes.
hospitalized.
And 4 or 5 days I couldn't smoke.
Mm.
And after
You wanted smoking, but you couldn't smoke.
I can't remember.
Don't remember.
Yes. Because I was
Really?
too bad. And after 4 and 5 days, I said, once I think first day, second day, third day is so hard for quitting smoke.
I see.
I tried a lot, but I couldn't.
You couldn't.
You can
Yes.
try.
Really
And
difficult.
after 5 days, I said, I must try. I must continue.
Yeah.
And
The key.
I did it.
I usually use a teacher if I ill, if I bad, if I good. I cannot
Always smoke.
Always smoke.
I
I
tried a
have a
lot.
film, Kurtlar Vadisi, if you're ill, vurulmak neydi? Gun.
Shot.
Shot.
Got shot.
Okay.
We're the sweet after
And-
good.
Okay.
But
Alright.
for me, if I ill, I
Smoke.
smoke.
You know, we do not take action until we see the results of some other actions in our life. Until that time, we would not take any action. This is the reality of life. This is, as you mentioned. Before that, of course, you were a kind of smoking addict. Then something wrong, something bad happened to you. You saw the result, and then you said that, okay, I have to quit it for any reason.
I tried to create a chance and I created.
Absolutely.
Because at normal time, I couldn't.
Exactly.
Because I love cigarettes.
Love cigarettes. Yes.
And now
Cigar
I
is
love
your-
cigarettes. What?
Yeah, but say no to that.
It's not for me.
Exactly, yes, for you. If you see that something, even you think that is okay, has negative result, you definitely need to stop that,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Cigarette will left to me, I know that. So I left that.
Cigarette is really angry at you right now.
Yes.
I see. You ask a question about anything. Live.
I cannot think about that.
Why not? About games,
I
about
remember that.
everybody will ask a question today.
Okay.
Any type of question.
What does,
Everybody.
what does sincerity mean to you?
That is big one. Wait a minute. Go ahead. You ask.
I tried. Habits are good thing or bad thing?
Okay. What do you think? You're asking me or everybody? Of course, everybody will talk about every single question. So form a question in your mind.
I think habits are a good thing for me because it will be reflex. Time later, yes. Much time later, it will be reflex and it will be easily for us because we don't think anything. And body or brain will make some things for us.
Okay.
But some bad things.
Yeah.
Also
exist.
Yes. For example, smoking is bad thing, bad habits. Well, I think it's good.
Please don't
Go there. Don't
10
go
more
there.
days.
I can't say bad.
10 more days.
Yes.
Guys, charismatic.
No, I don't want smoke. I don't want smoke.
Yes.
But if I smoke, I feel better.
You pretend.
Mask people.
You pretend that you feel
better
good.
or you feel happy.
In your mind, just in your mind.
No.
You are
Mentally, for example, I don't smoke now, but
You feel that something is missing right now.
yes, I can't focus to anything. I can't focus my job. I can't focus.
I know. It is not easy.
That's so hard.
I mean, any kind of thing which is related to our metabolism or our body or health, we get used to that. If you want to change it, it is not easy.
And-
Imagine I am, for example, I am 200 kilos, okay?
Okay.
I want to lose weight. So before losing weight, I had a different lifestyle, different diet. But now I have to lose weight. I have to be minimum 100 kilo. From 200 become 100. So imagine I am 100 now after working out a lot for years. Then at the beginning it is so difficult to deal with it, to get used to that. But once you get used to that lifestyle, the previous one is something much more difficult.
Yes. But
Really?
It makes me a little bit relaxed.
You think, you assume that.
Yes. So
Assuming.
I can work extremely when
I believe,
smoke.
I am not a strong person, but I believe our minds are really powerful.
Exactly.
Yes.
Really. If you focus, if you really want, you can do it. And
And it's
I'm
about
personally I am opening a door right now.
and I think it's about
Let's see.
habits, because, for example, I speak for 8 years.
You speak for 8 years?
Yes.
Smoke.
Speak. I will speak for 8 years. I have worked for 8 years, and I smoke
For 8 years.
I smoked for 8 years. If I work in my PC, I smoke usually, and I remember smoke.
Mm-hmm.
My mind remember, I think,
Exactly.
and it wants
Smoke.
smoke
Wants.
a lot.
It's controlling you.
Yes.
Controlling.
You
I am.
punishment yourself, I
What?
think. You punishment yourself.
You punish yourself.
Quitting
Right.
smoke? With quitting smoke? Yes, I think.
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
Because you had a different lifestyle, you had a different form of health condition, let's say. Now you're changing it, and the change itself is not easy.
This is the process.
Yeah.
So I try to forget my habits, smoking habits.
I see.
It's so hard, but
That's
I
amazing.
try, and I will do it.
Long ago, there was a kind of documentary. It was a really old documentary. The name of the documentary was Fifth Dimension, or Dimension, British. Fifth Dimension. Generally, we live in fourth dimension. Of course, physics. Yes, physics masters. No, of course, yeah. But it talked about fifth dimension. The fifth dimension talks about something which exists, but there is no clear or vivid scientific explanation for that. Understand? For instance, reincarnation. Reincarnation is a kind of something which is very controversial. Everybody thinks and talks about it. Somebody supports it, somebody doesn't support it, blah, blah, blah.
You believe that?
Come on, wait a minute. Too many questions. Reincarnation, I try to remember the name of those episodes. There were 5 or 6 episodes. Reincarnation, before death, exorcism. Do you know? Exorcism.
I heard it.
You know, it's believed that the person has been conquered by jinn, and they are trying to take out the jinn out of the body. This is exorcism, okay? Or exorcism. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Next one, telepathy. Next one, mind over matter, or matter, American. And one more, I forgot. I have to check it out. So one of the episodes we're talking about the power of mind over matter. You know, some of the magicians, or those show people, illusionists, whatnot, they try to focus, then they try to bend the spoon. It is possible, actually, but science doesn't have any vivid explanation on that. So why I wanted to say that brain is really powerful, but we have to control it. We have to know its capacity. If you believe, you can.
You can do it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I believe I can't teach it.
You're not believing.
You don't
You are
want
deceiving
it.
yourself.
You have to want it.
Yes. You don't know.
Sheer will.
I tried a lot of teaching.
Sheer will. Watch John Wick, episode 1.
You must believe.
John
Really,
Wick.
really believe it.
John Wick, episode 1. There's a conversation between father and the son. The father used this term, sheer will. You must have sheer will, and if you have it, you would definitely do that. If you can't, try to cut it down first. Maybe sudden stop is not possible.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Maybe. You have to cut it
Slowly,
down.
yeah,
Yes, slowly, yeah.
And I think habits depends on each other. For example, mm, sometimes when I was walking on roads, I try to smoke because all of day when I was go to there, I smoke in there. So habits are
Kind of memory.
depends
Yeah, I
each
see.
other.
Usually eat something after you go to sleep.
For example, after eating, after drinking.
Okay, I see. Awesome.
Sometimes I think we can change our habits.
Of course, you can, but you have to have a sheer will.
Yes.
Good.
We must change, I think. We must change our
We need change. You know, everything is changing. Everything is changing constantly. You know, look at nature. Look at nature. Nature has got 4 seasons.
Yes.
Every season means
Change.
a new change.
Yes, totally right.
So the nature is always changing. We have to change also because we are from nature. We are not from machines. We are from nature. So we need to change. Change for good, not for bad. What else? Do you have any other
What
questions?
is the
Come on. I'm really tired. Who wants to ask a question?
Two questions.
One question. People do not find one question asking 2
You
questions.
can,
Huh? Again?
if you believe you can, this role geçerli olmak for everything believe. Yok söyleyemedim. Ben yanlışım. Yani inanınca her şey yapıyor ya. Tamam. Bu her şey için geçerli. Geçerli her şey için geçerli. Nasıl kullanabilirim? You say if you believe you can.
Acceptable.
If I
Kabul edilebilir o.
Accept.
Yeah,
For everything.
yeah.
You agree?
Acceptable for
This
everything.
this-
If you
this
believe
role-
something, it's
You can do everything.
Yes,
yeah.
I believe in that.
You believe.
I believe it.
I changed my life. I'm making my own job after
You start smoking.
no. I'm making hobbies, good hobbies.
Mhm.
I record
Geçmiş olsun.
audition. I record audition.
Audition.
Yes. If you want to actor, you
I know
record
audition,
the
yes.
video.
Audition,
you
yes.
send, I believe.
No, good, good.
Everything believe. You making believe after you can be actor. No.
Yes.
Not because. Not
Oh,
possible.
this,
Natural born talent. maybe.
that is talent. That is a
So we can
skill.
try teacher. I tried the audition.
You know, something is related.
Seçmeler.
Something is not in your hand.
It's about
I say
destiny.
if yeah.
Yes.
I say
Just
if something is in your hand and if you believe in it, you can do it.
Sometimes
Something
you
is not in your
chance.
hand.
Yeah.
So it means that the directors or director, British, should select you. If the director doesn't like your performance, he or she will not select you. So even if you believe you can't. I want to be Messi. Can I? I believe I can, but it is too late. I know that this is not logical.
I want to be pilot. I working hard working. I
Mhm.
believe it.
Mhm.
I can't. Not just elimde değil, hand.
It's
Nasıl dediniz
It's
ya?
not my hand, on my hand.
Okay.
This
In my
It's not on my hand.
in my hands, in my control.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't control. I just believe I.
Okay, so if you want that, I can go very deeper. Like I wish I were a bird. I wish I were a bird.
Really wish?
Yeah, really, to fly. No
See,
traffic, no metrobus, easily go and come like an angel.
They-
So this is not logical thing.
I
This
think
is
that
imaginary.
I think.
This is imaginary. You know, you have to know your full potential. You have to know your full potential,
You don't know yourself.
and then you cannot go beyond your potential. The maximum is you have I mean, everybody has a fixed potential, I think. We cannot go beyond that. Not possible. You have to know your potential and work hard to live up that potential. Understand? Ask another question. Can he ask another question?
For this question important for me. I wonder. I want my own job.
Company.
Yeah, job. Some people say you go to working factory, you can't earn good money. Okay, I similar earn good money. Similar money I earn. I wonder. I'm making my own job after I be go to develop, or I pass it. I go to working factory. You understand now?
Did you understand?
I think he wants
Anlayamadım.
advice.
Şey mi?
He
Kendi
wants
işini
advice, I
kurmak.
think.
I wonder for me, just for me, this question. Teacher, before I working, for example, one factory.
Okay.
İstifa etmek?
Quit.
Quit, yeah, quit the job.
I found my business, my job. It's hard. I cannot be successful. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I have a time. It's a lot of time. I just not working, hard working. In today, I work for hours. After time is I use for me. Some people say you engineer, you learn English. If you working one factory, you earn similar salary. Yes. Sometimes I believe myself. I believe other people want to true.
It's about
Good question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's about
I
what you
give up.
want to learn.
I continue. Sometimes.
What's your question?
The question is, he wants recommendation whether I have to give up or continue my job. I mean his job.
It's about what you want your life.
Yes.
For example, some people really workaholic, love to work in a factory, want to be a manager, etc., etc. And some other people want to live really this life. For example, as you say, I have a similar salary, and you have a lot of time. If it's make you happy, you can go, you can continue.
I think don't work.
Don't care about what people say. It's your life. That's all.
Good.
If you happy, continue. If you are not happy, then go back your
Previous.
previous
Right.
life.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
it.
What else? Everybody can answer this question.
It's about your choice, I think. I can't recommend for that topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
If you don't
agree.
like any boss, I think you must do your job. You must continue your job. But it's not problem for you. It will not problem for you. You can work for company, I think. Bosses are important, I think.
Okay.
You
What
can
else?
kill them.
What is your opinion?
My opinion.
Yes, your recommendation or suggestion, let's say.
I worked for a company. It's about
For
personal.
20 years.
For 5 years. No, 20. It's about yourself. It's about your mind. It's about your mood. Wantings. If you are wanting more fresh life, more relaxed life, you can continue. I want that too. For example, for a couple of years after for a couple of years, maybe if I find some big money, maybe it's happened. I
Start my own business.
I will start my own job because I need free time.
Yes.
I need free time, 3 days.
Free time.
It's important.
Yes.
Really important. Yes.
For,
I have a lot of time. It's good thing.
it's good, yeah.
Sometimes I think if I be manager,
some people like that. Other people said, my manager. I used to like manager, I big manager. Every people, 1,000 people, manager, my manager. Now it's not. That's my own job. I go to visit my
I see.
Ego. Ne?
Customers.
customers. I relax. I told I sit down, eat something, drink something.
The word is lickspittle.
Just visit it. That's it.
Lickspittle.
You can work for government.
Yalaka.
Third option.
Maybe
You can work for government.
it's better.
Or you can't work.
What do you think of his situation?
I seriously get it. I'm confused right now.
Confused.
What are those my next
What is your opinion?
My opinion.
Yes.
If he's happy, then he must continue.
Hmm.
Just
Like
Okay.
doing your own job, doing your own business is very difficult.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The key is you want to prove yourself someone else. You care about it or not. As you said, manager, is it important for
Not
me?
important for me. Not like.
That's okay.
Sometimes I think.
What was his name?
Meryem.
Brilliant. Sorry. What do you think of that?
Okay. If he... Nasıl söyleyeceğim? Bugün konuşma eğitimi kaybettim. Yemin ederim kaybettim. Konuşamıyorum. If you want be happy,
You can continue.
yeah.
I for 2 weeks ago, 5 months ago, we talked about one
5
topic.
months ago, yes.
Working for money for
Yeah,
life.
we talk about
If I not similar salary money, if I better than I earn,
Mm-hmm.
I continue because if I married, I have a child. I cannot. If I work in factory, my haven't a lot of times. I just working. I just not. Ayırmak ne demek ya? Spare my child. I believe I successful. I develop it my own. But some people, a lot of people say, you good engineer, you making manager before, working factory, you'll be relax, you'll be. I don't want. I wonder. I ask you.
I see. Generally, this question is a kind of business question. So a businessman or businesswoman can guide you better than me. But of course, this is not my field of study. But
You must
logically, say that.
You must pay money for answer.
No. But logically, the situation is really clear. Both of the situations that you mentioned have advantages and disadvantages, for sure. But you have to think which position can make you happier or more satisfied. Do you want to work for others and just be a worker, as you said, like a manager or whatnot, and not a lot of responsibilities, comparing to your own job? Or you want to just run your own business, your own factory or whatnot, and continue growing. Because generally, it is not easy to grow overnight. We need time to grow, right? So if you pay attention, if you just do a very, basic research on Google, you can see that the Google itself is started from a garage. Google itself is started from a garage, basement. Apple itself also. You can read or watch,
But
what was his name?
Not as a teacher is hard.
The name of
Twitter.
Apple's former president, Steve Jobs. You can read or watch Steve Jobs' biography. You can see that how difficult the life was for him, but he believed in that business, so he tried to find how to grow. Of course, he failed. If somebody says, I haven't failed at all, he or she is a huge liar. It is not possible. You have to fail, because failing will definitely teach you a lesson, or minimum one lesson. So you have to use these lessons and grow up, in my opinion. If you have the chance, if you can support, of course it is not easy, lots of responsibility, but if you see the future positively, definitely continue.
Yes.
If you don't see the future positively, stop it.
Focus.
This is what David Lynch said. Yeah.
Focus
Understand?
your mission.
Yeah, thank you.
Good, good. What else? Any other question? Why not?
Don't get me.
Why?
No. I can't think today.
You know, why not?
Sunday mood.
Sunday mood. Sunday needs to be fun day, but unfortunately it is not.
Are you serious?
Get up early.
Yeah, I'm serious.
No.
It must be fun day.
Must be.
Fun day is Friday.
No,
Not
Sunday.
Yeah,
Why not?
Saturday.
Because tomorrow is working day, that's why. Because of the Monday syndrome or something?
No.
Hmm.
Because of Friday. Friday
She's
is the
student,
last day
right?
in the
Huh?
week.
You are a student, right?
No. I'm studying for exam.
Studying for the examination.
I graduated from high school.
You don't work.
You
No.
don't.
So,
It's no.
she hasn't got Monday syndrome,
Absolutely.
I think.
Yeah.
She didn't feel it.
You will have,
Yeah. You
No,
will have.
I don't
Trust
think
me.
so. No.
trust me.
If you are a part of the system, yes, he is right. If you
System
do not
catch
want
you
to
and
be a
never
part of
let you.
system, in that case you are right. But automatically you will be, you must be a part of system. No other choice. We are condemned to be a part of system,
Yes.
because system is really bigger than us. Okay, yeah, you had a question, destiny. What is wrong with destiny?
No, there is no problem with destiny. Just I wonder, you struggle something to get, but in the end of the day you can
You
get
cannot
it.
get that. Good
Sometimes
question.
it's acceptable, but sometimes it feels very
Really difficult.
Not
I
fair.
know. Yes. Yeah. It seems to be unfair, but it is fair. Believe it.
Do you believe in destiny?
Destiny is a title that people call it. I believe in unwritten rules. I would call it unwritten rules of life.
Okay.
You can call it destiny. You can call it kısmet. You can call it
Chance.
fate. You can call it chance. It is up to you.
I
But
believe in chance.
all of them are just names, just vocabulary, words. Like what is real is something, there's a power, there's a kind of discipline, there's a kind of order in life that I believe in this. If something has to be, it will be. If something doesn't have to be, it won't be. Finish. Finish. Praying, begging God, maybe you just, but God is merciful. We believe in that. So the way that we go, we think that this way can save me, but then you say, no, I failed. So that is a kind of signal, in my opinion, that
I
the
think
nation.
Being merciful, I think it's not fairly. Right?
Don't open that door.
Time is up. Good question. So, everything, you have to just have a plan and go forward. All of us should have a plan and go forward. If we reached our plan happily, it means that, okay, let's say God really wanted us actually to be on that way. What a sentence I am making. If not, It means that you were wrong. So you had to change your way, change your perspective, your attitude, or whatnot,
And accept
and accept it.
the key.
Because if you want to be happy, you have to accept that
Everything.
human being is nothing. It took a lot of time, a lot of years for me in order to accept this mentality that I am nothing. Just a human being, just nobody. Really. If you accept it, your life will be easy.
Yes.
Why? Why did I accept it? Because
Why?
I am mortal. I will die one day.
Yes. Right.
If I am powerful, okay, I could stop my death, can I?
What about
I can't.
struggle that we don't
Struggling-
fight everything?
No. I mean, you fight, and then you see that the more you fight, the worse your life is going to be. In that case, you have to understand that this fighting is useless.
Okay.
Finish.
I think enjoyable. Fighting is good.
Fighting for what?
I understood. I do.
For
You
a
know,
successful life or for a happy life? For what?
both of them are positive, successful or happy. They are, I mean, happily.
If you fight for that, then fight
If-
good.
It's
If,
not.
but if.
No, what
And
you
you-
say is very general. What I say is very specific. You talk generally, I talk specifically. For example, I say, I want to go this way. This is my plan. I want to go this way. Then I see, oh, there are lots of obstacles. There are lots of problems, you know. There are some invisible forces that they do not
Trying to
want
obstacle,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, they do not want me to go forward or further. But I resist and I continue fighting. I continue fighting. I only fight if I see the good result. If I fight and I still see that the result is bad, I should not fight.
Give up.
Then you write yourself a good result.
Yeah, you have to change your perspective. Maybe you have to see what
Change
was
the
wrong
attitude.
with your plan.
You can do that when you not change the way. I mean,
Can or can't?
can.
Can.
How?
Not can. At
Oh.
the end of
No,
the
you
day,
can't.
there is no.
Gain.
You
There
know,
is no earnings.
there are lots of examples to clarify this. Sometimes you want, huh?
Give one. Lightning.
Imagine
Okay.
your close person, like maybe grandfather, grandmother, uncle, whatnot, okay, is totally ill. Okay, he or she, let's say, is hospitalized, and the whole family is crying and begging God to return that person to you. Imagine this way, okay? Because I'm thinking about lots of things. I'm crazy. You pray, you sacrifice, you pray, you beg, you cry, you just beg God to return that person to you. In reality, God, let's say, doesn't want that person to come back. You say, no, we want him or her to come back. Okay. He or she comes back, but totally half dead person, useless person, cannot talk, cannot walk. What happened now? In this case, you're not happy again because you're not seeing that person as you used to see before. You cannot see the joy on his or her face.
Maybe he is in pain.
Second, that person is, wish to die rather than live.
Living is suffering. Maybe.
Yeah, living is suffering for that person.
That person.
Imagine this way.
But that is a different one. So here's the thing. Some things are impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are possible.
Okay.
Remember, Just imagine you want to be
Sorry.
a doctor and you
Okay.
want to be studying medicine. Okay, you working hard, you studying a lot, nights, day,
Mhm.
and end of the day you can get it. That's a life.
Then you
That's
didn't
right.
study enough.
Not enough. You do everything. You can do it.
You know.
Everything for like like what everything.
Let me
agree
explain it. Okay, because I have gone through this. Everybody has gone through this. You know, because we don't see the end. Let's say because we cannot see the future, the end of the result, because we cannot see it, we just try to struggle, as you said. We just try to sacrifice, devote ourselves to reach that level. But imagine this is the end, for example, and finally, because you were a hardworking person, you reach that level. But let's say after this level, something really bad will happen. Imagine, I am not pessimist, but these are just examples. Something really bad would happen to you.
Okay.
So, would you agree to continue?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why? Really risky thing. You are going to fall into the trap.
If you want a lot, I think you can continue.
Yes.
Then
If you
finally
want a lot.
fall into the trap. Do you want
It's
to
up
fall
to
into
you.
the trap?
It's up to you.
No. It is not up to you. I mean, you will one
It's
day.
up
One
to
day
you.
will come.
Scenario.
One.
Actually,
Listen,
even if you
because we
actually
cannot
fall-
see it. We cannot see it.
Okay, you cannot see it, but
We
you can
cannot
plan it.
see. We cannot see what will happen because we don't have that capacity. We don't have that mechanism.
Even if
Okay,
you
think like
achieve
that.
this
If you don't see, you
You-
can't plan.
Teacher,
No, no, no,
I
no.
want to-
You-
No, you didn't understand me.
You
I
have a
understand.
way. You have a way.
Mm-hmm.
You have a way.
Hmm.
You reach that level, that final level.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Clear.
Clear, yes.
Okay.
Crystal.
Then
Crystal clear, yeah.
crystal clear. Then you think about a different way that you
Plan B.
did not think earlier.
Okay.
You right away at this level
Mm-hmm.
to here, then you reach another level.
Mm-hmm.
Then here, another level.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what?
You
Trying to.
plan it, but every time you can reach this.
You
point.
can't, yeah.
You can.
Sometimes you can't
Then-
reach that level.
Then you
You can
have
try it
plans,
again.
do plans.
Like
Like
your plans. The life
It's
is
up to you.
plans
like
for
I,
everyone.
I said I'm studying for exam. I want to be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
We,
want psychology.
mm.
It's like,
Okay.
You want to be a psychologist.
Yes.
If you don't,
Yes.
if you don't win doctor, you can. What you
In that
do?
case,
You want to be doctor.
yes. In that
You
case,
working, hard working. I for örnek verdim.
Example.
example.
I was example. I want to be pilot. I working 10 years, hard working, really hard working.
Okay.
But I can't be. Not I successful government problem is not can be. Really. If you don't know
Okay. First
big
question.
person you can help you. You can be pilot. Okay, not hand elinde değil. You know.
It's not
That's
good.
essentially.
I think if you are
It's
involved,
not on your
you
hands.
can
Oh,
try
it's not
always.
on-
It's not on your
Mhm.
hands. Elinde değil.
Tamam.
It's about your aim.
Because God
Sometimes
Listen,
teacher,
listen,
you
listen.
should
Listen.
definitely. Sometimes you shouldn't definitely. If you usually.
This
Oh,
is
sorry.
Let's have a break and continue, okay?
Sometimes insisting is harm you. Will harm you.
You're right. We are going to talk about it, okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
İstersen dışarı